Hello.
We're live.
Hey.
Carne asada.
Hey. What episode is it?
10 or 11?
Episode 10, Purple Walls Podcast. What's up, motherfuckers?
What up, yo? We have a guest today. Imagine that.
Hey, Emily, say hi.
Hi.
Ladies
That's
and
her way in the
gentlemen,
back.
Emily Fitzmeyer.
You see her?
Carne asada, dude.
Emmy. Wow, Emmy?
Ooh.
Emily, I'm not going to lie. You kind of have a cunty name.
Emily Fitzmeyer.
Yeah, it's kind
Well,
of
it's weird because it gets like aggressively German. It
Yeah.
sounds like Emily Ann sounds kind of like, I don't know, fucking basic as hell. And then it's like Fitzmeyer.
God damn it.
Yeah.
So, what do we got on the agenda today, Jazz? You doing a
Well,
fucking dab?
let's like kind of give an introduction of our guest. You know what I
Okay.
mean? 'Cause,
Oh,
like, these people
okay.
don't even know the people that don't watch our show.
Yeah,
That's
all the people
true.
that don't watch. Emily Fitzmeyer, give me a rundown of what's going on in your life and who you are.
Of my entire life.
Yeah,
Wow.
the entire
Okay.
thing.
Well, I
Just
was
lately.
born.
just,
All right. Let me think. Let
Okay.
me think.
I'm ready.
Well, I do the science shit. That's exciting.
Okay.
What kind of science shit do you do?
I study viruses. And I'm not going to say where I work because if I do, I have to say this whole douchey disclaimer about how nothing I say here reflects the opinions and attitudes of the insert name here.
So we just won't
That
do that.
sounds important.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Say you work at McDonald's.
I work at McDonald's doing science.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm currently trying to get a PhD in McDonald's science. That's my
A
dream.
PhD in double quarter pounders.
I have a mildly deformed cat, and
What kind of deformity does the cat have?
she's got way too many toes, man. It's fucking
That's
freaky.
fucking weird. Why?
Yeah. No one knows. It's really common in cats, actually. You ever seen those cats with the thumbs? Google cats with thumbs. You'll not be disappointed.
Why do I feel like Googling cats with thumbs is gonna bring me down a huge rabbit hole I don't want to go down?
No, I know
I
what you're
mean-
talking about. Like they call them like opposable thumbs on cats.
Yeah.
It's just like an extra like
The
little
polydactyl
claw thing.
cats. She's got 2 thumbs for some reason, so she's rocking 6.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she's
Terrific.
wild.
Terrific.
That's
killer.
pretty much all there is to know about me. I compulsively run tolls, and yeah, I never wash my dishes.
Do you ever pay the tolls when they send you the thing in the mail?
Usually, because I didn't one time, and they jacked the
Yeah.
prices way up, and then I had to call them and complain, and they actually let me get away with it, which was nice.
What
doesn't happen
happens
all the
if you
time.
don't?
They just keep
going
raising
up,
the
they have
price.
Your license, they take a picture of your license
Yeah,
plate.
I've had that.
So they'll
happen.
probably pull your license if you let it like rack up too high. I bet.
Really?
I
Yeah.
bet probably.
Oh God.
The fucking it's DOT's, Department of Transportation.
Fuck them. That's how I feel about
Literally,
it.
I
The
fucking
dot.
paying tolls is stupid, especially when you're not even going across the state line. That's the part that I don't understand. Like if you're going to Portsmouth from like Epping,
Yeah.
you have to go through 95. You got to pay that toll.
I've never seen a toll in Montana.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen one.
Lives in Montana,
Oh,
by the
yeah.
way.
Well, oh, that would have been something good to say too.
Probably, but no, they know that I don't ever wash my dishes. That's what's really important.
Jimmy
doesn't?
doesn't wash the fucking dish. Fuck you, Jimmy. I know you're at home playing video games. I'm gonna come home and beat your ass in them soon. I'll see you soon.
You heard it here first.
Yep. It's going down.
Fair
yeah.
warning.
So Will, how's your week been?
My week?
Yeah, like from the last time we did this podcast.
When was the last time we did a podcast?
It was like a week ago.
No, good. Was it exactly a week ago? I think it was, actually. I'm pretty sure it was because I think it was last Sunday. So my entire week since the last podcast. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. I did my marathon sesh that I said I was going to
Oh
do.
yeah, shit. How'd that go?
It was fucking...
You said you were dead after.
Oh, my God. I will never do that ever again.
Really?
Yeah, it was fucking brutal. It was so brutal. It took 2.5 hours.
So what did it entail?
I did... Do you want me to tell you all the exercises? Because it's like 25.
Yeah, quick. Yeah, just
All right.
list through them.
All right. Chest press, close grip, chest, shoulder, shrugs, military press, lateral raises, lat pull down, reverse lat pull down. Fuck, there's so many of them. I could go on for. I did legs. I did fucking
So more
leg
than
press.
10.
Oh,
More than 10,
easily.
yeah.
Probably I'd say 25 exercises.
Wow.
Yeah. Took me 2.5 hours, and then I did a half hour on the treadmill.
Were you with anyone?
No.
No.
Jimmy wanted to come with me, and I was like, no, don't.
You're not gonna be able to keep up Jimbo.
No, I just know that he doesn't want to fucking be at the gym for 2.5 hours. I don't know the fuck who, anybody who does.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
That sounds pretty fucking horrible. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I just did it because I'd never done it before, and I was like, oh, fuck it, I want to challenge myself. So, yeah, so I did my marathon sesh, and then I've been working, been playing Smash Brothers because the new Smash Brothers came out.
Oh, on the Switch?
On the Switchy.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't fucking played my Switch in fucking 6 months.
I didn't even know you had one.
Yeah, I bought it a long time ago, and I fucking never played it. So.
Oh, that's how you were playing the old Smash Brothers, right? Were you playing it through?
No, I have a Wii. Dude,
Oh,
I have
Wii,
every
yeah.
fucking system.
I know,
It's
yeah.
so gay.
Except for an Xbox that we can't play together.
That's all right. I wouldn't play with you anyway,
I know,
bro.
we probably wouldn't.
All right, serious question. Why is chirality written on the board over there?
Oh, I just like, I don't know, I saw it and like looked it up and was like, oh, that's a cool word.
It's a cool
What
word.
is it?
Yeah.
It's a chemistry thing.
It's like, yeah, it's like a chemistry thing. I don't know exactly.
It basically just means like the orientation of the molecule, and like if it's in a different orientation, it can be the exact same molecule, but it'll be a different chiral thing.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
I don't even understand it. I just thought it was like a cool meaning, like what she just said. Like it has something to do with molecules and shit like that. So I was like, oh, one of my songs is that's what I named it. Like I'll just like see a cool random word or like read like look up a word, and if it has like a cool meaning behind it, I'll just write it down and usually use that as a song title.
That's cool.
Because it's the songs are just they don't have lyrics, so.
Fuck.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I made it so it's like it says reality. You know what I mean? Like so it's like reality.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a little play on words.
Nice.
Yay.
So cool. I thought it was cooler than just having the regular words. So I was like, fuck it. You know how we do.
All right, Jazz, let me know how your fucking week was this past spectacular time in this world.
So spectacular. It was good.
Did you go to Heavenly Donuts at all?
Fuck yeah, I did. How'd
you
you know?
Because you always shouting out Heavenly Donuts.
Oh,
son.
hell yeah, dude. They do a good job over there, man. They have good cold brew coffee. Shout out to them once again. I didn't go there today, though, actually. I cheated on them and went to Dunks. But
Why?
Yeah.
Fuck Dunks.
It was fucking Heavenly was out of the way, dude, and I had shit to take care of.
Shit to do, people to see.
Yeah, but the other than that, the week was pretty good. I started working at a restaurant part-time.
Yeah.
So I worked on Wednesday. And then, like, I worked, a couple other days doing leaf cleanups and junk hauls and shit like that. So it was a good week. Dude, I swear, anytime that, like, I'm working and not, like, just have a bunch of time to, like, sit around and dwell, like, it makes me happier. Yeah. It's not necessarily that it makes me happier, but it makes me less depressed. Yeah. Like, because it's, like, just takes my mind. Like, today, I got up at 7, and I got home at, like, almost 5. Yeah. And the day just like flew by. Yeah, the day just flew by.
You know what's kind of sad is when I went through like a pretty like a stage of heavy depression. I actually liked going to bed early so that I didn't have to be with myself like alone. Yeah. Yeah, like tired, alone, and just like depressed. So I would go to bed early, and then I would wake up early and like force myself to do shit, like go to the gym and stuff, or like read. Because I feel you on not, like, when I have downtime, sometimes my fucking mind can really get the best of me.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So. Yeah, and, like, everyone's going to have downtime, you know what I mean? Like, you're not always going to be doing something, but I just feel like that's the kind of person I am that, like, if I'm not doing something, then I'm just kind of wasting time. Like, just feels like that to me. Yeah. Yeah.
Emily, what do you do on your downtime in Montana?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I don't like to bring work home with me at all because why would I do that? Yeah.
Why would you have to bring
no, I come into work sometimes and people have been like reading papers and like journal articles and shit at home and I'm like, I don't do that.
Why? I don't get it. What is the purpose of that?
It's like for planning stuff. It's for planning to do more stuff at work, basically. And I'm not in a position where I have to be doing that right now.
So they're fucking losers.
I watch an embarrassing amount of Netflix and I go to the gym.
What do you do at the gym?
Yeah.
Well, I neglect my abs entirely, and I hit legs more often than I probably have to. And
All
then
girls do that.
Yeah. And then once in a while, I'll do upper body and stuff. And I can do 1 pull-up now, which is the most pull-ups I've ever been able
amazing.
to do.
Well, I just fucking vacuumed. You're getting shit all over my floor.
I don't think my microphone is picking.
What is it?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, you're cranking, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're,
Oh shit!
You're
I
the
should
most
probably
badass.
shut the fuck up.
What is it? What am I getting on your floor?
You're having a nervous habit with that napkin.
Oh, the napkin. It's because it's all wet. Like my butt.
Nervous.
I am nervous. I've never done this before.
Not with M.
No, I don't really give a shit that Emily's here. She kind of sucks.
We go way back.
Yeah. No, I gotta be honest. I'm really not like I feel pretty comfortable around her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of
Good
thinking
to
it was
hear.
gonna be awkward.
Yeah.
But like,
No, fuck
yeah.
that.
No,
Emily's cool, dude.
yeah, you seem pretty cool. So like,
You know who's not cool? Rachel. She's a
Aw.
fucking bitch.
Hey.
if she was here, she would be cool. But,
No.
Oh, all right.
No,
Rachel's
even if
cool.
she was here, she wouldn't be cool.
I like Rachel.
That's fucked up.
I like Rachel too. Psych. Fuck you, Rachel.
Remember when her and Johnny were like talking when we were like busy at work. I was working on the pizza line, and I was like, yeah, Johnny, where are you from? Like, where were you born? You could see they were just like asking each other like
Because they
dumb-
weren't working.
Yeah,
and
they were just talking to each other.
small-talking.
Yeah.
God. Fucking Johnny wanted to climb her so hard.
Yeah, he's a clown. Yo, so I guess Jake told me that he lives like an hour up north
Yeah.
with like some random guy.
Gay guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Like, because he doesn't have like money to buy his own fucking.
Dude, people are
apartment
so
or whatever.
fucking
So he just
stupid.
mooches off of a gay guy. That's oh my
It's terrible.
god. I know,
Dang,
right?
Ma.
It's just terrible.
Fucking Christ.
So, dude, so we're gonna do some splatter painting later, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You ever done that, Em?
I have not.
No.
It
No.
doesn't take that
I've
long.
done-
It's pretty easy.
Oh no, it doesn't
Normal
take long at all, and
painting.
it's actually kind of fun.
Yeah, it's
That sounds
awesome.
fun.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
do the pour tech?
Yeah, I think so.
You're gonna pour it up?
Yeah,
I got so many. I got an obnoxious amount of paint right now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I don't even know why. Me and Emily bought an XL canvas too.
Ooh,
Yeah,
XL.
Yeah, we're gonna do a collab,
Frick,
bro.
Collab. It's gonna be great.
It's a
Nice.
fucking collab.
Did you finish Philly's painting?
No,
No.
but I'm gonna. I don't get to see her for like another month because I'm going to Montana.
Oh
soon.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna next time I see her,
You'll
it'll be
probably
done.
finish it up when you get back.
Yeah, I'll be done by the time I see her. Next
When are you
time.
guys leaving?
She's leaving soon.
The 29th. I'm heading back. I'm going to Vegas for New Year's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then I'm leaving the 2nd, coming back the 9th.
Oh hell yeah! I for some reason I thought you said you guys were going back.
Well,
together.
that was the plan, but it was
Yeah.
too hard to like line up. the
Right,
flight,
right.
So I just said
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yep,
And
no
just
doubt.
and it's like cheaper if you fly in the middle of the weekend.
It's also a
Oh, for sure.
bitch of a flight. I don't know if you're prepared for that, but it's a
What,
fucking
it's like
horrible
9
flight.
hours,
It's-
right?
Yeah, it's
And I need to-
insane.
You've been to Vegas though, right?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
plane to Vegas.
Fucking
like, so
love Vegas, dude.
I'm fucking excited
Wait,
to see Vegas.
How long is the plane ride?
9 hours.
It's
To
like
Montana?
it's like 7.5 hours in the air, but then you add your layover, and it's usually at
Oh,
least
okay.
like 10 hours of travel and shit.
And
And I also live an hour away from the nearest airport.
Oh, word,
piss
yeah.
me the fuck off.
So what is someone gonna come pick or like?
I'll
You're gonna
go
pick
pick
him
you
up,
up.
yeah.
I'm just gonna hitchhike.
I mean, honestly, people do that all the fucking time.
I'm gonna get my Razor scooter out. I'm gonna Razor
Oh, what, that
scooter
luggage
down.
that's a scooter? You ever
Yeah.
seen that?
No.
I swear to God, it's
Oh,
like a
yeah.
piece of luggage that has handlebars and like a battery operated.
Some of them are like, yeah, motorized.
Fucking god damn it.
And like apparently like you can't even use them in the airport because you're not allowed. Or no, you can't bring it on the plane because it has a lithium battery.
Oh, you can't check it. You have to have
Yeah.
lithium batteries like in the carry-on or something.
Yeah, so like but I think
Shit.
it does. I think it is like sizable for carry on, but like still you have lithium
You
batteries on
ride
the plane.
it?
Yeah, I swear to God.
What
dude.
the fuck is going on
All
with
right,
this
so you're
world?
gonna Google this, and cats with thumbs are the two things you
I
have to
know,
Google
what
when you
the
go home.
fuck?
Oh my God, it's so funny. We
I-
gotta get the Manny cam popping off, dude, because then we can like do the picture in picture where we could Google said things that we want to.
Oh
look
yeah,
at.
but doesn't that slow down the computer?
Probably.
Yeah,
That's a
fucking piece of shit.
Fucking garbage.
At least, is the camera working even with the lights?
Yeah, no, it's because I think it's because we're all like in front of it.
Look
So
at my
much.
fat
It's not-
heads right in the
yeah,
middle.
exactly. I was trying to be nice about it, but
Emily, your head is like awkwardly in the light, like you're.
Oh
like,
no, I look like
You
fucking
look like-
you look
demonic.
very white.
Yeah, no, I am very white.
Right, but even more so.
Yeah,
you
that's true.
look like you're.
I'm not even white. I'm translucent. I am transcended white.
Yeah, no, I mean we're all like pretty white.
Are you trying to say you're better than us?
Pretty-
No.
What does that
No.
mean?
She's the most high.
I'm
She's
just
the
like,
most woke,
you can,
bro.
Like, fucking, all right,
She's the
nurses love
grand-
me because you can find veins like everywhere. They're like, shit, this girl's perfect.
Emily's
She's the grand master.
So far, we know that she likes to run tolls, and she's translucent, and nurses love her. And her cat has thumbs.
That's right. So that's
I
pretty.
live in
That's a
Montana.
lot of facts to know about.
That's a
someone
lot of
right off the
facts.
bat.
Fucking compelling.
Could
So I
steal
wanted
my
to-
identity or something.
I wanted to ask, what are you like? What are your plans in Vegas for New Year's?
So
Like,
we're going to, I don't know if it's Club XS or the XS Club. I don't know which way you say it, but the Chainsmokers are playing there.
nice.
Fuck
So
yeah,
we bought
dude.
tickets a little while ago.
Are
And me
you
and a
gonna
couple
do
friends
some
from work.
drugs? Don't
Nope.
say
Can't
that,
say.
Emily.
Right, you can't
Emily,
say.
don't
Cannot
say.
disclose. Yeah.
AKA, fuck yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Who
Let's
the
get
hell
some
would do that?
coffee and some donuts.
Hell yeah.
Get
Some
a little
aspirin.
wild in here.
Coffee and donuts.
Why wouldn't I? Get some kratom. That's illegal, right? Yeah.
Fucking love kratom, dude.
We're going to drive down, too. So that's going to be
You're gonna drive from here.
Montana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
from
it's about
Montana.
13 hours.
That's nutty.
Yeah.
Are you going with anyone?
Yeah, a couple friends of mine from work.
Nice.
We're all going down together. Yeah. So it'll be
Fuck
fun. We get
yeah.
to split the driving 3 ways at least. And I'm fucking psyched about deserts. So I'm going to.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you explain to CJ what the fuck you just said?
Okay, so Seist is like a.
Oh god, this makes my fucking skin crawl.
Is
Go.
it a real word?
It's like slang from like the DMV area of the country, like DC, Maryland, Virginia.
All right.
And it basically just means you can say Seist means like I'm hyped, like I'm wicked excited about this, I'm psyched about this. Or Seist can also mean like you hyped something up too much. So like
Okay.
if someone's like talking real big about a movie you got to see and you see it, you don't really like it that much, you could say, dude, you Seist it.
Oh, okay. But you wouldn't say that movie's sized.
No, you could
No.
say I'm psyched about that movie.
All right. That's crazy. That's some
Oh,
crazy. So where did you pick up that like
Sice.
slang? You don't.
My
you're not-
ex from undergrad lived in Maryland.
Oh, okay,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, you said it a lot.
That's crazy. I bet you there's so much slang out there, like from other parts of the country that
Absolutely.
you know. And well, I mean, even from around here, like wicked. People don't hear wicked.
You know what's funny is like
Yeah.
following rap music so much. There's a bunch of like slang in rap music. Like even you,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
a bunch of like euphemisms they use for like I don't know, handguns and
Yeah,
all
of
kinds
course.
of crazy shit that we know, like toast and all,
Yeah.
all that shit.
Yeah, like
Hammer,
Your
fucking-
average 50-year-old female is not gonna know what that means.
No, I have
you know,
no
But
idea.
people that are like hip to the culture, and that's like that Big L song. He kind of like breaks down like what all the
Yeah,
words
what is
mean.
the name of that song?
I can't I can't remember, but he's like your tick boxes, your heart, and you know he's like basically, so like breaks down all the slang and shit. But yeah, there's even some slang that like I'll hear it and I'll be like, I gotta look that up because I
Yeah.
have no idea what the
I have
fuck
no
they're
idea
talking
what
about,
this-
you know? Like
this-
squalla.
Yeah,
the
that's
squalor.
new, right? What is that?
No, I heard that. I think that was
That sounds like someone from Boston saying squalor.
yeah, like I think Lloyd Banks says it in like a G Unit song.
Really?
He's like, but we fuck with them hoes that done came from the squalor.
what is the squalor?
I think it's like a low income
Is
like
it like a
area.
project
yeah,
somewhere,
in
like
like
in
the
New
south.
York?
In
Oh,
the
it's the south?
Yeah,
It's
like
like
the-
Noya clap.
Exactly.
The fucking
The
you know what-
noily clap.
You know what the Noya clap is?
No.
It is in the Magnolia Projects in what? New Orleans?
New Orleans.
Yeah,
New Orleans.
Yeah, the Noya clap is the sound of gunshots.
People
in the
getting
distance.
shot. Yeah.
Oh,
In the
shit.
projects and the
so
Magnolia
obscure.
Project. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I don't even know why I fucking know that.
Because it's a great song.
It is a good song.
The
3,
Noya
2. What did they say?
The bubblegum pickup truck.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
What does he say? What's the line? You find me. I can't even remember.
Yeah.
In my bubble gum pickup
Pickup
truck.
truck,
And then
yeah.
what he say? What does he say
It's so
about
hard.
hoes?
Uh,
That take dick in they nose.
yeah, they take dick anywhere a dick will go. God damn. Freaky hoes. I need to meet these bitches.
You know what me and Emily were listening to in the car earlier? E equals MC vagina.
Who's that by?
You know the guy who's like,
Yes.
"Show me your genitals."
Oh, yeah.
it's the same guy, but it's like a different song.
Oh, no.
Vagina.
It's so fucking bad.
Vagina.
Oh,
It's so bad, dude.
That's
That
good.
guy's
I
so
love it.
funny.
Introduced Bill to Kids Trap, which is like Kids Bop, but it's Kids Trap.
So they're little
Dead
kids.
ass.
rapping trap music.
It's trap
It's
music
about, like,
about
bees.
bees.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Is it kids singing it?
I don't know. Is it?
No, it's like a grown ass man,
Oh,
but it's
alright, that's
designed
kinda
for
funnier,
kids.
actually.
Yeah, but
yeah.
it's like all informational
Yeah.
stuff about bees. That's the whole song.
Does he have like a whole album, or is it just a song?
I don't know.
I've only heard that
Yeah.
we
We
had a
can go
party
down
for
that
some
rabbit
reason that
hole.
was like a bee/beekeeper party. We get bored out in Montana.
What?
And yeah, my friend
Wait a minute,
Chris,
you can't just gloss over that. Explain to me what a beekeeper party
my
is.
friend Chris,
Yeah.
shout out to Chris, who's in Asia right now. She's
up,
been
Chris?
traveling all around. I think she's in the Philippines right now. She was just in
Hi,
Vietnam.
Chris.
Yeah, she just had a bee party. She wanted to have a bee party.
What does that mean?
We just had a lot of bee-themed things. We wore yellow. Some kid came in a full beekeeper suit.
Did you guys
there
watch the
bees?
Bee movie?
We did not watch the bee movie, no, because we value our sanity.
Was there any bees
They
involved?
were actually not bees. I think it was too cold for bees, and also the bees are dying, CJ.
Yeah, I know,
Bee
but that's
sensitive.
I know, but that's why you gotta colonize
Oh,
and
that
shit.
pun
so-
was
Uh-huh.
bee sensitive. Get it? Bees.
Oh, I
Oh,
died.
that wasn't even a pun.
I was gonna say that went over my head.
That went over my head, and I'm the one that fucking said it. Christ.
Why does it seem like it's fucking ridiculous for you to have a bee party in the middle of Montana when it's freezing and there's no bees?
Well, I mean, we were inside. Like, that's somehow makes it better. That we were inside. People couldn't see us being. you
Yeah, and
know.
there's no bees
Being.
inside either.
And now I'm just hearing them. Like, every time I say the word bee, it's like sticking out to me.
So can we just come to the conclusion that the theme of your party was fucking stupid?
Just
Was
because
that okay?
just because you're unfamiliar with it doesn't mean it's stupid.
If we
bro.
have any parties while you're there.
Jazz, would you go to a bee party? with
Probably
some-
not, but I mean,
I mean, we got, like,
We got
hammered.
differences.
So
there you go.
the
That-
bee
that-
party was
hammered
really
party.
fun by the end of it. Yeah. I don't remember why we had the bee party. Because we had like a spring themed party one time, and there were pictures of birds and bees everywhere. And then at the very end, it was like a surprise deflowered party for our friend who just lost her virginity.
Ooh,
But that wasn't the bee party. That was a different
What?
party. Yeah, we've had a lot of weird parties.
deflowering parties, huh?
It was a deflowering party.
That's crazy.
Sounds terrible.
It was kind of awesome, actually.
I'm trying to think of some weird joke where bees deflower or something, but I can't do
alright.
it fast enough.
You guys can write us a joke and send it in.
Yeah, send it in. Donate if you want the bee
Smash the
deflowered.
link.
The bee deflowered.
If you want the bee deflowered joke, you gotta donate.
Smash that subscribe button.
No, nobody hit the bell though. No, I'm just kidding. Hit that bell.
Yep, ring it.
Ring it up.
What
All
is
right. What's that?
that? To report us?
No, no, it's like you hit the bell to get notifications.
Oh, okay,
yeah. No one wants to listen to this fucking shitty
Oh, wow, I
podcast.
can just see
For an
how
hour.
abrasive
Yeah.
that fucking laugh
That
was
laugh,
on
yeah.
the screen. Wow, yeah,
It's like a fishbone.
That's okay. Who gives a shit,
No,
Emily?
that's funny. No, but I hers is cranked up highest because I don't know. I just thought that she was gonna talk soft, but
It's okay. We can do it up in the post
Yeah,
mix.
exactly, the
We can turn her
post-mix.
down in the post mix.
That makes sense.
better to record it loud and then turn it down later.
I agree.
Yeah.
It depends on who's talking.
Right, yeah, because like Will, you have like a deeper voice definitely than me, and it's like you're just like loud all the time on that
Yeah,
thing.
I'm
Like
an
it's
asshole.
yeah,
I know. I'm an asshole, Jazz. I thought you were supposed to hang out with Jake today.
yeah. He ended up bailing on me.
Of course, he's a fucking
He's a
asshole.
clown. I
God
fucking
damn.
waited for him all week, and
Yeah.
that's how he repays me. No, I'm just kidding. That's all right.
That's how he.
I'm fine with that.
That's how he fucking. What did he tell you? Did he?
He said he just wasn't feeling 100. We was gonna take some Molly's,
Oh.
but he wasn't feeling
I
100.
fucking
So.
love Molly, but I haven't taken it.
I know
in
she's a
long
nice girl.
time. She is a nice girl.
We love her.
Yo, Jazz, I haven't had a drink in 107 days. Fuck
Woo!
with me.
Fuck yeah,
Fuck
dog.
with me, son. Come at me, bro.
Yo, that's what's up. What's that, like
Huh.
3 months, 3.5 months?
Yeah. 3.5 months, roughly.
That's pretty
Give or take.
crazy.
Shit,
Yeah,
that's awesome, dude.
I agree. So what are you doing for the holidays? We'll start with Emily.
Oh, well, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm staying in my own damn house in my pajamas, drinking eggnog and chat with my mama.
Nice.
And her side of the family's coming over. We're all going to hang out, and that's good. They're pretty chill.
How's your sister in her perfect life?
She's good. She's good. Her husband's sick right now, so we didn't get to see him, but she's doing good. She's got a house now, dude. She's like a real fucking adult.
I know.
It's crazy.
I can't. I still. You don't know Emily's sister, but she's the nicest human being you will ever meet.
She literally is.
It's
like,
she's so nice that it hurts to talk to her because it's just like It's like someone you would see at church, like
Right.
like stereotypical like church goer.
Does she have belief?
She does.
Absolutely.
She has much belief.
Yep.
And she has belief that you're a scumbag.
I bet. Ask me how much I give a fuck.
Oh shit! Yeah, and then I'm just going.
No, I'll tell you what, Jazz. One time she asked me on a date. It's a good story. It's not, but anyway, she asked me on a date for coffee, and I was like on heroin at the time, but I didn't have the heart to tell her no. So I did the worst thing and took her phone number and then just never went on a date with her, which is probably worse than just saying no.
I mean, she's married now to,
Yeah,
this
it works
man
It
that
out.
doesn't
she
matter,
loves.
huh?
So
It
you
all
can
worked
tell
out.
yourself that you contributed to that.
Yeah, exactly.
You were just a.
You didn't drag her
Get
down.
in the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
you
you
didn't
were-
drag her down.
Yeah, because
You weren't a hindrance on her path.
If
to
she
Josh.
went on a date with me, she might have been a heroin addict by the end of the day.
Exactly.
Who knows? Would have been doing coffee and fucking
doing coffee,
doing coffee and drinking heroin.
heroin.
drinking heroin,
That's what's up.
smoking the alcohols.
Let's do that.
I can't even make that joke anymore because that's a fucking thing people do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
People
can
like
vape
vape
that shit.
vodka and shit.
Vaporize.
They have powdered
Fucking used.
alcohol too.
Do they?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I
What,
swear to
eat
God,
it?
you can sniff it.
What?
What the
It's
fuck?
like dehydrated alcohol. or
That's
some shit. Yeah,
wild.
it's fucking crazy.
That's terrible.
How is that even
wild.
legal?
We clean a lot of shit out in our lab with like
Oh,
70% ethanol, and
Yeah.
we kind of have a saying that if you're not a little bit buzzed by the time you're done cleaning it, you didn't clean it
good
right.
enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking swigs out of the bottle,
Even
wiping
just-
everything.
I think you
Inhaling
go blind.
it.
Actually, they put this similar thing to ethanol. Fuck. Why did I start talking about this? This is some science crap, and now I.
Oh.
All
I
right,
gotta
well, you
finish
got to
the
finish
thought.
it now, you bitch.
Oh God, they put this shit called methanol in the ethanol. I believe. Don't quote me on this.
We
To
won't.
avoid paying luxury tax that's associated with buying alcohol. So there's this stuff called methanol in it, and it makes you go blind.
So if
So
you drank it,
if
you'd
you
go
drank
blind?
it, you'd go blind. Yeah,
Let's
like
get some of that.
it would do really
crazy.
bad
Figure that-
things.
Permanently blind?
I don't know.
Temporarily?
It's not really a
permanently?
thing that I'm looking to
Yeah,
test
you
the
don't
boundaries
experiment
of.
with
We
that.
should Google it and find out if it's temporary.
Well, dude, it's like Everclear bottles have that warning on it that like it can cause blindness. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, like it says to like dilute it. It has like a warning on it, and it says like it should be diluted when drinking.
So if you just like ripped a bunch of shots at Everclear,
You'd probably
Fuck your
go
shit
blind.
up.
I bet. Yeah,
Wow.
you can light that shit on fire. I used to make hash oil with it. You
Wow.
soak bud with the alcohol, and then you strain the bud out and let the alcohol evaporate, and all the THC just like just is there.
dang.
Yeah, so like that shit is super fucking. I mean, you can run engines off of that shit,
Really?
off of ethanol.
I
Yeah.
can clean my lab
Interesting.
equipment with it.
Yeah, exactly right. Like you're cleaning or I don't know what the fuck you're handling in there, but like I'm sure it's pretty serious stuff like corrosive or whatever, right? You fuck with shit like that, like stuff that would like burn your skin.
I don't have a whole lot of that stuff. The only stuff that I really have to worry about is we have some stuff that can make mustard gas. I made mustard
Ooh.
gas by accident one
Oh.
time.
Do you wear respirators?
I do not. No. Some people do if they work in the higher security, like higher containment labs and
Right.
stuff. I don't. I'm
Yep.
not allowed to work in those labs.
What did you do when you made the mustard gas?
I did what I was supposed to do, which is I let the lid fall shut because it was one of those like decanting containers where like you're supposed to get seals. So I just let the lid fall shut so it sealed, and then I went and found my postdoc and I looked at her and I said, I have fucked up hugely. And then they called like health and safety and they just took it outside and let it air out.
Yeah, and you probably got mad ventilation in there too, right? Like hood fans
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah. There's
So,
this one.
it's a container that like self-locks, basically?
Yeah, it's on a spring, so you have to pull the thing back to pour stuff in it, and then if you let it go, it just snaps shut. So I just let it snap shut. and-
So why, like, how did you fuck it up that made mustard gas?
I feel like I shouldn't like tell people how to make mustard gas. There's just these reagents that come with a certain kit, and you're supposed to dispose of them in this one case, and they're never supposed to be mixed with bleach. So they have their own separate container. And I had a brain fart, and I just poured a fuck ton of bleach into it. And I looked down, and there's a sign on it that says no bleach. And I was
Awesome.
like, Jesus Christ, yeah.
Whoops. You sure you weren't trying to kill somebody?
I'm sure.
Trying
Okay.
to sabotage the whole
Trying to fucking
university. or
blow up
whatever.
this fucking lab?
Yeah.
All right, Jazz, what about you? What are your holiday plans? honey?
Not much. I think my sister's family is gonna come by. I might go to my aunt's up the street on Christmas Eve
Yeah.
and just see some of that side of the family for a little bit, but I probably won't stay there long. And then Christmas. Like I said, my sister's family's coming over, so I'll hang out with the nephew and the niece for a little while and exchange gifts. Yay!
Woo!
And that's pretty much it. And I don't have any plans for like New Year's either. Like I'm not. No big
me
plans.
neither, dude. I don't really give.
I
a
got like
fuck,
invited
honestly.
to go out like to the bars and shit, but I'm like, I'm all set.
No, I mean I ain't drinking, so I ain't going to
Right,
the
so
fucking bar.
Why the fuck? Yeah, I went last year. I remember I went out with Mike and Bob 40, fucking to the Crow's Nest last year for New Year's, but I wasn't drinking and
Yeah.
fucking. I just like went there and played pool, and I was like, this is so fucking gay.
Yeah.
Just like everything that I've done since I stopped drinking.
Yeah.
When I go out to a place that's like meant for drinking, I'm just like, why did I even
why
come
am I here?
What the
Did
fuck?
you run into any people that we?
Yeah,
know
of course
from
I
high
did.
school
Fucking
and-
bunch of chuckleheads. Drunk chuckleheads.
Yeah.
The
I haven't
worst.
had anyone say
Did-
that
did
in
they-
a while.
Did they force like conversation on you?
No, a little bit. Dude, fucking Tyler Morse was there, and he's like fucking, I played like baseball with him and shit, and he was drunk, and I remember he was like fucking like putting it on. He's like, his dad passed away, and he's like,
He was
like,
putting his arm around you?
yeah, he's like, my dad really liked you, blah blah blah, and he was like getting wicked sentimental. And I was like, dude, I like barely even knew your dad. He might have gave me a ride like once or twice to a baseball game.
He probably doesn't even remember you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, if he was still alive, he'd probably be like, who the fuck is CJ Miller?
What is it? This kid's a little fucking shithead.
So yeah, just like, dude, fucking. So I don't have any like plans as far as that goes, like partying or anything for
no.
the holidays.
I don't give a fuck at this point.
Fucking, if I am gonna party, I'll probably just party by myself. Yeah, that's how we do it around
I
here.
think I might get a little wild and have a cup of coffee, maybe some water.
Maybe a pint of B&J's.
Oh, Ben and Jerry. Oh, speaking about, dude, I haven't eaten at all today. I kind of
At
forgot.
all?
What
No,
the fuck? And
The
you made
fuck's
fun
wrong
of
with
me
you,
for my
man?
Funyuns.
no, I just forgot. It's supposed to be my cheat
How do you
day.
forget?
It's supposed to be my cheat day today.
I offered you pie.
Yeah. Fuck pie.
Oh, fuck you for saying fuck pie.
You don't like pie?
Yeah.
Not apple pie.
Oh.
It was lemon pie.
That's
Yeah,
even worse.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yourself.
Lemon pie? I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's delicious.
Fuck out of here. No, it's not.
Do you like coconut pie?
I have never had coconut
Like
pie.
coconut cream
but
pie?
it sounds like it would be really sweet. Oh, I have had coconut cream pie.
Yeah, it is
It's
sweet.
wicked sweet.
Do
It
you
is
like
super
coconut
sweet.
cream
It's
pie?
all right. I wouldn't go crazy over it, but I would eat a slice if someone offered it.
Yeah, have a
to
nice
me.
piece. Would you dump anything on it?
If they had caramel drizzle, I would.
That's what I'm talking
That
about.
sounds like a leading question, but
Right,
okay.
I'll fucking dump all kinds of shit on there.
Yeah, some fucking heroin.
Yep, some dump cakes.
Some nice
There
coke.
it is.
Some nice cocaine.
Yeah. Oh wow, that'd be crazy.
What?
There was. I read an
That would
article.
be fire.
I read an article, and Gordon Ramsay said that people have asked him to like sprinkle Coke on their food as like a garnish. Like people that were really like like rich and like having like private catered parties at
Holy
his,
shit.
at his
What?
restaurant. Yeah, like they had the cocaine and they were like, "Can you garnish the plates?" And he got pissed and like didn't he like basically like kicked them out of the restaurant. Because Gordon Ramsay's brother is like a hardcore coke addict, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, and he's like had a lot of issues.
I don't get it.
I think it's just like being fancy. Like I have so much money in coke that like I can just sprinkle it on my food.
It
I feel like
doesn't
it would
seem-
ruin the
yeah,
taste of the
doesn't
food.
it
Like,
seem like if your mouth is all numb and you're trying to eat like a steak.
Dude, people eat on coke all the time. Like I don't know how
I don't think I've ever
I can't
done
do it.
that.
I've seen people like house fucking Italian subs, dude, after ripping a line down. I'm just like,
Really?
how?
No.
How can you do that?
No.
Just the thought of food in my mouth makes me want to gag when I'm on like stimulants like that.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
no. Like Adderall, dude?
Yeah,
Fuck that,
Adderall.
dude.
Well, Adderall's a little different for me, but like Coke
Fuck
and like
no.
Molly, like no, I'm not gonna eat anything for 12 hours probably.
Yeah, I'm the same way, dude. Why would you do that?
I don't know, man. I mean, ask the people that are fucking filthy rich.
Yeah.
You know,
It just seems silly.
Why do they do a lot of the things they do? We don't know. We don't have fucking money like
Why
they
does
do.
P.
Why
Diddy
do they-
keep changing his name?
Right. Why do they have like 3 eyes wide shut parties and shit like that?
What does that mean? Can someone help me out with that?
It's like a Illuminati type of shit. You never seen that movie, Three Eyes Wide Shut?
No, I know it's like a huge reference.
Yeah, it's like a
mean,
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise was in the movie, and it's just like it's all about the Illuminati.
Really?
Like the whole movie.
How
is
old
about
is
it?
it?
So it's like mid-90s probably.
dang.
Have you seen it?
I have not.
I don't even know. I've never, no fucking idea. But I've obviously like heard that reference so many times, and I had some idea of what it was. I knew it was like a movie and shit, and I kind of understand what it meant, like way up top, like society. But I didn't.
Yeah, like
I didn't get the reference.
I only watched clips of that movie on YouTube, and like that's the only reason why I know that reference.
Is it like a good movie?
It didn't compel me to want to sit down and watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched like a couple clips, and I was like, eh.
Yeah, I obviously have heard that reference, but I didn't know. What
it was real slow. Like from what I saw like probably 15 minutes worth, and it was just like fucking dragging on. So I like explosions and shit like that. I'm just kidding.
What did you and Boob do the other day?
We went to the Manchester Music Mill, and he was fucking so twisted the other night. We were jamming.
Yeah.
We weren't jamming with the band. We were jamming with Josh Sacco, his friend Fatty.
Yeah.
And Boone was just like, he must have been drinking. Oh yeah, he was drinking all day because they had a party at work, Christmas party, and like they all went out for like dinner or lunch and drinks. Yeah, and then like I got there at like 6 probably on Friday, and fucking. I could already tell he was sauced up. He was swaying around and shit. And then, like, it just got progressively worse as the night went on. And he was, like, stumbling all over. He dropped his guitar. He fucking broke one of the strings when he was trying to tune the guitar. Dude, he was such a mess. And then he was, like, so mad that, like, none of his shit was working. So he got Jesse's bass. And he was just playing, like, such an asshole, dude. He's just, like, smacking it and, like, bing, like, pulling the strings and shit, dude. He was all fucked up. I was like, so funny.
I remember the last time I was over there, and he was, like, playing, and he was, like, he has, like, a weird stance when he plays the guitar, like, he gets into it. And I was waiting for him to fall. He didn't do it, but
he almost hit me in the head a couple times with his guitar. I was like, ducking out of the way.
You're like playing the drums and the guitar. It's just fucking swinging his guitar at you.
Dude, that's
terrific.
Yeah, he's a fucking mess sometimes.
Oh, man.
Especially when he's got, like, because he's got every other Friday off, I think. So, like,
dude, he told me he's off until, like, the 2nd. Jesus Christ.
He doesn't go back till the 3rd.
I'm going to have to...
And it's all paid.
What's that?
It's all paid, like, all the time off, yeah.
I'm going to have to go over there and make sure he's all right, dude.
I'm sure Jesse's making sure he's all right.
Yeah, I guess
Jesse's a good mediator.
Yeah.
Give somebody that much time off.
What's that?
I said you give somebody that much time off.
Yeah, someone like Booby, I mean, fall down and smash his head off the car.
Right, he'd be out. No one would even know, like, if no one else was home or something.
Yeah. Or just, like, they probably hear it, and they'd be like, that's just Boob. And they come down, like, 4 hours later, and he's just bleeding from his cranium.
You know, it's funny. Like a week ago when we were jamming, our bassist he's engaged, and for whatever reason he has an engagement ring as well as his wife. And
wait a minute, what?
Yeah, I don't know. And
interesting.
New age type of shit, you know.
Okay, cool.
But he left it. He takes it off when he plays the bass, and he left it. So then, like, Boob put it in his room, but when he put it to put it in a safe spot, but when he put it in his room, he fucking dropped it and, like, fell, like, behind his, like, dresser or something, and Jesse was, like, watching him when he did it, and Boob was just drunk and was like, oh, I'll get it later. Yeah. So then the bassist came to practice the next week and was like, oh, can you grab that ring for me? And Boo was like running around the house for like an hour looking for it. He's like, dude, I can't find it. Yeah. He's like, I don't know where it is. And fucking he calls Jesse, and Jesse's like, yeah, dude, you don't remember saying you were gonna get it later? Like it fell behind the that fell behind. He's just like he doesn't even remember doing it.
Christ,
dude. It's like,
dude.
fuck, man.
That's ridiculous. Fucking Boob. You know, dude, that when I fucking stop drinking, I like look at people and I feel fucking sorry for people who get that drunk now. Like that used to be me. It's fucking terrible to think about.
I know. I know you said you don't like thinking about that to keep you sober.
No.
But that's what helps me stay sober.
No, I get sad, dude.
I do too, but I get sad, but I also it's just a solid reminder that, like, just like you said, I used to act like that, you know what I mean? So like I don't want to act like that anymore. I don't want to be that person. So that's a good reminder.
Emily, how often would you say that you drink?
I took a little break recently. I decided to take a little hiatus because
see, people that aren't alcoholics can do that.
We We drink a lot. There's not a whole ton to do where we are. Once it gets cold, we hike a lot, we camp a lot, and then once it's cold, we kind of stop doing stuff as much. And we were having a lot of parties all in succession, all like every weekend we were having parties and stuff. So I was drinking every weekend, but yeah. And also there's a fucking ton of breweries in Montana, dude. So we go out to the brewery all the time.
Oh yeah.
And I just decided it was time to take a little
So,
step back.
Do you notice you like it starting to become a repetition, and then you're like, all right, I need to like chill for a little bit, or is it kind of just happen?
When I was in undergrad, I kind of like definitely would lose track of it and get myself into situations where I was drinking way too much for periods of time, and it was definitely exacerbated by like I used to work in a restaurant, same restaurant as Bill, and that definitely exacerbated it. And ever since then, I've always kind of made sure that when I'm drinking a lot, I do still take breaks and just check myself and make sure it's not.
Was I the one who exacerbated the situation?
No, you were not.
You
were not.
Fucking exasperating that shit.
It was just I hated that job so much, and I remember walking into that job, and I think one night, and this was like the first time that it occurred to me that I should probably check myself. I walked in, I'd been there for 5 minutes, and I'd already thought to myself like 3 times, I can't wait to go home and just get fucked up. And I was like, I've been here for 5 minutes. Like this is not okay.
At least you didn't bring the bottle to work like we used to do.
We're just gonna go with. Let's move on.
All right. How old are you, anyways, Em?
I'm 23.
23.
I leaned back there. I'm 23.
It's all good. I know it's good, a little getting used to like talking into the microphone all the time. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
It's a fucking pain in the ass.
I'm just a lazy motherfucker.
We ought to get those. We ought to get those Britney Spears headsets.
Oh, yeah, dude. Can we do choreography too?
Fuck yeah, with the
That'd be perfect. You got the lights. You just gotta get like some sequins on you. Yeah, it'd be great. Nope.
Yeah. Maybe that'll happen in the future.
In the future.
Yep.
In the future.
So, well, there was something I was just gonna fucking ask you, and I fucking forgot. Oh, how's the new job going?
Oh, at Ryan's Place.
Oh,
Shout out to Ryan's Place up in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Fucking great breakfast food at a discounted price. It's not bad. I mean, it's kitchen work. It sucks.
Yeah, like what does it entail, basically, is what I'm saying.
Pancakes, bacon, waffles, sausage, home fries.
Fuck yeah.
And it's all of it is like, you know, pretty much, you know, the home fries are already like chopped up and shit. Like, so it's easy. It's just I don't like working in kitchens anymore.
Fuck no, dude.
I fucking hate working in kitchens.
Me too.
I haven't liked working in kitchens for a while, like since I left Carriagetown 2016, and then like I was kind of forced to get a job at some point in my life, so I had to I just got a job at 900, and I hated working there, but it was such like a shit show there that it was like not even work, dude. Yeah. Dude, that place was you wouldn't like even Will, like we drank a lot when you were there, but like before you started working there, like people were like ripping lines of Coke, like fucking just like crazy, like going ridiculous. Like I remember one time I first started working there. It was like my first couple of weeks I had started working there, and like I literally see every single person come off of the pizza line. There's like 4 people on the pizza line. They all come out back, and they all huddle around for like 5 minutes, and fucking they're all like, you know, dipping their heads down and walking back. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like you guys, like you're obviously not trying to hide it.
Yeah,
you know,
don't give a fuck.
Shit.
I was like, that's nuts. I've never worked. You know, I came from working at Carriagetown where like no one did anything except drink. You know,
dude, I got fucking fucked up at that place. Shout out to 900.
Yeah.
I used to. You know what I used to do? I used to fucking the cigarette thing out back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like got the shaft and
forgot about that.
And the hole in it.
Yeah.
You put your cigarette. I used to put my nips in there. You know what ended up happening is I would fill the whole fucking thing up with nips, and then someone would catch it on fire with the cigarette.
That's so funny. You just didn't give a shit.
And then Andrea would come out back and like open it up and like call me over and be like, "Do you know anything about this?" And I just lie to her. She knew I did.
Open it up and the fucking thing's just spilling out.
Probably like no
God.
lie. I'd
at
say
least 30 in there.
At least, probably more. Yeah.
And then I remember you'd be like, you'd go it back and you'd have a nip and you'd be like, yeah, Andrea is bitching at me for having the thing. And you're like, how about this? And you just kick the fucking nip like into the grass.
Oh, wow. That just called to mind a really strong mental image. I've definitely fucking seen you do shit like that before.
Yeah, dude.
How about this?
Well, it was just like, it's just like it was just a show because like she knew that I
of course.
did. And she knew that it wasn't just me drinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there was probably just as many Fireball nips, and I don't drink Fireball. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you'd be crazy to think that Jake wasn't letting her know like
Yeah.
everything that went
No,
on there. You know
obviously,
what I mean? Like,
dude.
yeah, her son, like, of
She's
course.
fucking,
course he's
and
not.
I don't even give a fuck.
No, of
You
course,
know what
no,
I mean?
yeah.
Like if I gave a fuck, then I wouldn't have done it.
Exactly.
I know.
Clearly.
I
The
would
900
go,
in Manchester is
I would go in
like-
there with a fucking fifth of vodka in my backpack every day and fucking pour drinks for people.
Yeah, that shit would be gone by a 5-hour shift.
I know, dude. Fucking, I can't believe
That's
how much
crazy.
I'm fucking
The
alcohol.
900 in Manchester is like one of my favorite restaurants, so I really enjoy hearing all these
I
stories.
think that one's like a little more like put together, like well run, because it's the first location.
Isn't
Okay.
Epping closing down?
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what Steve-O like thinks, but like who knows?
I've heard
Oh,
that
shit.
from I don't know. I want to say Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Jimmy told me that.
It wouldn't surprise me honestly, and honestly, it's more surprising that it hasn't closed down yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
with like all the management leaving, that was like Andrea and that other fat cunt that worked there,
the one that
Michelle.
fired me.
Yeah, and
Fucking bitch.
and then when I saw that Cleft Lip Dan was fucking running the place, I was like, that place is going in the ground.
Yo, did I tell you Papagino's bankrupt now?
yeah, why? What is
I
that?
don't
All
know.
of them
Well,
bankrupt?
I
or?
got a letter in the mail that was like from some financial shit. I don't know. It had my name on it, and it just said like they were like notifying me that Papagino's and D'Angelo's had like filed bankruptcy, and I don't know if like they still have my name in the system from when I worked there.
Well, they
all the
must.
time
I
ago.
would
Yeah.
assume, yeah.
And they were
Yeah.
just like alerting me.
Yeah, that's
Like,
weird.
yeah.
Maybe I wonder if. I wonder why they're going bankrupt.
They've been closing down a lot of their stores and shit, and honestly, they probably are going bankrupt because they treat their employees like crap.
yeah.
I agree, dude. I don't miss that fucking place.
I
for
don't.
a
Yeah, I
second.
don't think like I've ever heard anyone that worked at Papagino's like working there.
Fuck no.
They
dude.
treated us horribly.
Yeah.
It's just completely apparent that you're nothing but a fucking
A body.
yeah.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about your
Yeah.
well-being at all.
Hell no.
Fucking wear our shitty outfit and make our shitty pizza. Shut the
I
fuck
remember when
up.
everything, like all of their logos, like all of their like little fucking taglines and shit, got strangely sexual. Like we had those shirts that were like,
oh yeah,
"You have that pizza look in your eyes," or like on a scale of small to extra large, "How hungry are you?"
Oh my god, that is kind of.
fucking
Ooh,
weird.
and the appetizer boxes had on the outside the moment your mouth has been waiting for. That was the best
Do
one.
you think my uncle had something to do with it?
Jeez.
Shout out to Uncle Dick
Oh,
Crunch.
shit.
Just that
Dude,
store.
I forgot he was your uncle.
He is my uncle.
Fuck.
Yes, he
What's his
is.
name? Dick Brunch.
No,
Dick Crunch.
No, we were calling him Dick Crunch. Remember?
Dick Crunch.
Because I told you the story where he ate all the crunch ice creams, and we were calling him Uncle Dick Crunch.
Oh my god.
Because I don't know. I'll tell you the story. I'm real quick. I told on the last
Okay.
podcast. My dad used to fucking hate Dick. He punched him in the face once.
Dick was your uncle on your mom's side, right?
Yes.
Okay.
My mom's brother.
All right.
Still is too.
Oh yeah, I mean, was.
Well, anyway, my dad was building my bed frame, and he came over to help. And we had like the Nestle Crunch ice cream bars, and he ate the whole box of them.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like my dad was like being courteous and like letting him have ice cream, and he just ate the whole. There's like six in a
yeah.
box, and he ate all six of them. Yeah, and my dad was bullshit. I would have been bullshit too. Fucking asshole.
I bought that with
was
my
he
own
fat?
money.
What's that?
Was he fat?
Who? Dick?
Dick.
No.
No.
I
He's a
mean-
fat head.
He's
Yeah.
a decent sized man.
Yeah, but he wasn't the same size when that
Oh,
happened.
right,
okay.
right, yeah.
Well, I guess
yeah,
you know
he
why that
used
happened.
to be in shape.
Then he started working at Papagino's.
Yeah, and he likes playing hockey because he likes to
Oh, does
rub
he?
up against sweaty men.
Does
No,
he?
I don't know. He just likes hockey.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Remember, he used to like try to press it on me, like playing hockey. Fuck that.
Yeah, fuck you, Uncle Dick.
Uncle Dick Crunch.
Uncle Dick Crunch.
Son of a
Fucks off.
bitch.
Yeah, and remember I told you, Jesse got fired for sexual harassment.
Oh yeah, it
yeah,
was.
before I got
And
fired.
that was absolutely ridiculous because the shit he was doing fucked up shit, like making fucked up comments long before he got
Oh,
fired
yeah.
to like specifically me and this other girl that worked there, and it was fucking ridiculous.
Shout out to Alex. Fuck you, Alex. I hope you're watching this. No, I don't.
Why don't you like her?
I do like her. Psych.
Oh my god.
No, I don't hate her.
yeah.
I don't feel any way.
Yeah, you're neutral.
Yeah.
I feel
What?
it.
I
Take
used
my
to
shoes
feel it
off,
on a completely different way, but that's a long time.
Exactly.
Long time past.
Yeah, you know. Time heals all wounds.
But I do not miss working at pWpE's
No.
at all.
I don't think anyone
Fuck
in the history
no.
of ever
Yeah, I
has
don't think
missed
anyone's
working at
ever
pWpE's.
missed it. Yeah.
No.
And if
Oh,
they
the
did,
good
then
old
they should
days.
fucking die.
I miss it like the sense that like we had fun. Like
Yeah, exactly.
you, me, and Migs would hang out, and that was really
Yeah.
fun. And like Corey, it was fun hanging out with Corey and shit.
Yeah.
But like,
I miss Miguel a little bit. A little
I
bit.
haven't seen him in a while. You know, I miss Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky was okay.
Ricky was cool.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably cooler to you because he wanted you to blow him. So, I mean, yeah, I wasn't as close to
It's
Ricky.
not a vibe that I got.
It's just because he's a pussy, and he didn't tell you that.
Jesus Christ.
No, that's for fucking reals, dude. If you think anyone's giving you attention, Em, for any other reason than trying to slip your pants off, you're out of your mind. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
All right.
I'm joking because I've been friends with you for like 4 years, so that wouldn't make very much sense.
Oh Christ.
Yeah,
I like to think just to go about my day-to-day life that's not everyone's intention, because that'd be fucking exhausting.
You're fucking
Right.
lying to yourself, Emily.
All right, well-
Come back to reality.
Yo, maybe females have to tell themselves that, you know what I mean, to get through the day. To
Yeah,
just be like, not
probably.
everyone isn't thinking that, you know what I mean? Because like,
It's an
if
uncomfortable
you,
feeling.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you like fixated on that all day, it would like ruin your life. I would think,
I guess that's true.
right? Like I don't know, like, but how would we ever know? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm first of all. I don't have to deal with that problem, you know, like
Yeah.
never
I was
have
gonna
that
say,
issue.
like, to try and like for comparison, I was gonna say, how would you guys feel if like you knew every girl everywhere wanted to suck your dick? And I was like, that's not even a question to ask, because
right,
I feel like the
'cause
answer is always gonna
would-
be, oh, it'd be awesome.
would probably but when you really think about it long term, it would probably get exhausting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like eventually you'd be like, no, I don't want my dick sucked. Like please just leave me alone.
Just like start crying.
Give me a break.
Just fucking. Oh my god. I don't know. See. I don't think like that. I've never been like that.
Right.
So, like I don't walk around just like, oh, I want to fuck anything. Just someone come
Have
here.
sex with your
F-
vagina.
Yeah, vagina. No, I've really never been like that ever.
Yeah.
Like don't
but
get
I
me wrong.
but I think a good majority of men probably are
Absolutely
like that.
And
like
I've always felt like I was different than other guys because don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you're a
I
pussy.
have that feeling. Yeah, maybe I'm too feminine.
just
I got a feminine body.
if anyone's feminine here, it's me.
Why?
Because I have a.
What
I
about
have
the
a-
fucking girls
I
sitting
like how
right
we-
next to them?
I'm
Actually,
probably even more
I'm
feminine.
happy with that. I'm okay with that. I was really drunk the other weekend, and it was a couple weekends ago. But you know, I don't actually think I was drunk. I think it's just a thing that I said sober. You know, I'm gonna backpedal a little bit on that.
Okay, all right.
And a friend of mine told me I had dainty hands, and I told him that that I was just dainty in general, and that I'd never been so offended in my life.
Oh,
I was
good.
like, nothing anyone's ever said to me has been worse than you calling me dainty.
Dainty.
Yeah.
What does dainty even mean?
I think
we
he
have
thought
an
that it meant
exact
like
definition?
small, which I am small.
Yeah.
But I think dainty, I don't fucking know. Like, if picture a woman really, really slowly, like, setting a table. That's what I picture when I think of dainty. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
I don't think that makes any sense.
Okay, well, you know, you should fucking Google that and cat thumbs and whatever other fucking shit we were
Dainty
talking
cat
about.
thumbs. Get that on the
Chirality.
Google search.
What were we
quick.
Googling earlier?
What's
Oh,
that?
God, if I could remember
No, we were going to Google cat thumbs and one other thing. And I
something
don't remember.
else. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that was
fucking
about
remember.
40 minutes
was too
ago.
long
It was
ago.
way
was
too long
A
ago.
different time.
We'll have to re-listen and then Google it.
Oh, you know what the question I want to ask you is how much
Yeah.
do you consume when you drink?
Okay.
Like, let's say you're going out for a night. Like,
it
how many
varies
drinks?
wildly.
Okay.
Mm.
But I can tell you this, when I first moved to Montana, I went to a party, I had 3 beers, and I was absolutely shitted because of the elevation.
Oh,
so
wow.
where I live, it's like 3,500 feet above sea
Was
level.
that at the
Damn.
bee party?
Yeah, that was not at the bee party. That was at our first party, which we called the redneck party, and we did
Oh
mattress
my
surfing.
god, what are all these themes? Why can't you guys just have a fucking party? Why do you
I
gotta
don't
have
know,
the
man.
redneck party?
We did mattress surfing, and it was awesome.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
and
though.
then the fucking neighbors called the cops on us. So I was like the last person that got to mattress surf, and then it got shut down, and they couldn't do it. And
What
the
is
cops
that?
came over.
Why can't you mattress
What
surf?
is mattress surf?
Just-
You like tie a mattress to a Jeep or something, and then you put
Oh.
like a handle on it so you can hold on. You put like a motorcycle helmet on, and then the Jeep like does donuts
That's
or like
sick.
just not probably doesn't do donuts, but like drives around and you know does cool shit. And you're on the mattress on the back, just sliding every
Hell
fucking
yeah.
which way. It's fun.
And the cops didn't appreciate that?
The neighbors said that we were being too loud, and the cops showed up. But the
Yeah.
cops showed up right as we were about to play Stump, which.
Which is
Uh-oh.
So apparently there's 2 names for it. You can call it Hammerschlagen or you can call it Stump. We call it stump on account of there's a stump involved. But basically, you just like put a bunch of nails in the stump, and then you have to toss a hammer, catch it, and hammer a nail down. And I don't really remember the rules of who drinks. I think it's like if you miss your nail, you drink or something, and then the first person to get their nail down.
Why does chucking hammers and beating nails in while you're drinking sound absolutely fucking ridiculous and bad?
I've like nearly injured myself many times playing stump. But the cops showed up as we were playing stump, so this guy walked into a crowd of fucking drunk youngins all fucking holding hammers and shit, and I was like, God damn.
Did he draw his weapon?
He did not.
No.
I mean, we were all 21, too.
Right.
He's like, all right, put the hammers down.
Hands up. Put the hammers on the ground. Walk away slowly. Spread them.
Spread them. Christ, no, he didn't.
Wait, Emily, why are you okay with doing this shit?
With stump?
Yeah.
It's really
something
fun.
to do.
Who the fuck made
It's something
you
to
think
do.
that stump was a good
Okay, we used to play it at my old school a lot. And when I was an undergrad, we played stump a lot. And then I came out here, and I don't know. We didn't play stump for a really long time. And then we got this new kid from Wisconsin. And and he really likes to play it. Now we kind of play it all the time. And
Wow, I've never heard of it.
he calls it Hammerschlagen.
Why?
I don't fucking know. Wisconsin isn't
Maybe
fucking...
people call it beer pong in Beirut.
Yeah.
What? People call it Beirut?
Yeah.
Pretentious motherfuckers.
It's weird.
I used to call it Beirut.
I mean, earlier today I called
Where
it
did
the Pong.
Isn't Beirut
so.
like a country?
I don't know.
It is, yeah.
So like, why did that? How did that get mixed
I have
in?
no
Maybe it's
fucking
a
idea.
city. Is Beirut a city in a
Maybe,
country?
yeah. I think it's. No, I don't fucking know. I'd be lying if I said I knew where it was. I want to say Indonesia.
Yeah, I feel like it's Middle East.
Yeah.
I want to say.
Yeah, but whatever. We won't get hung up on that. But regardless, how the fuck where's the correlation between beer pong and that? I don't know. And between Hammerschlagen and fucking.
We looked up what Hammerschlagen
Hammerschlagen.
meant, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
This all started just because you asked me how much I usually drink when I drink.
Oh yeah, so let's get back on that.
Yeah, I need to know
Sorry.
that question.
Yo, so you drank 3 and you were shit tanked. You
Yeah,
said
'cause of
okay.
the elevation.
It's the
and
elevation.
That was a beautiful morning. I woke up and discovered that I had just like undressed myself on the way to my bed, and there was like a trail leading to the front door, and I was like, thank God it didn't go beyond the front door. But yeah, probably like 3 or 4 drinks, honestly, not more than that now.
Does that like how drunk does 3 or 4 get you?
Pretty drunk.
Yeah, like, are we talking like slurring words, stumbling drunk, or?
No, it's just like that window where you're drunk and happy, but before you like feel sick and
Before you
shitty.
start calling your ex and fucking.
Yeah, but like before you get the
crying
spins and you're
hysterically.
horrible, before you start like, fighting people behind the bar about trans rights. Which is the thing that I did one time.
You fought someone behind a bar.
Well, I didn't
over
fight them physically.
Transvestites.
Trans rights. No, they were talking about politics and I had opinions
Oh, I
and
thought you said transvestites.
no, I said trans rights.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you fist fought someone.
I did not fist fight them. I verbally fought them.
I can't ever picture you getting in a fight. Have you
Okay.
been in a fist
Emily,
fight or
you
any
fist
kind of
fought a
like
transvestite?
physical?
A friend of mine and I, we used to get drunk and we'd fight for fun, but it was more like wrestling. We wouldn't hit
Right,
each other.
right.
Yeah. And
This is also a friend that she wants to blow. So
okay.
Oh, is that kind of wrestling?
yeah, it's
Can you
definitely
imagine?
getting a little weird.
No.
All right.
All right.
But
no.
never
Bill,
like with a
Bill
female
just
like.
thinks that every guy I'm friends with besides him I want to blow.
He's
so,
jelly.
yeah.
No, I'm
There it
pretty
is.
sure you told me that you want to blow
No,
this
I'm pretty
one.
sure you have texted me repeatedly and said, "Hey, have you blown him yet?" That's all you
Not
do.
yet. I'm waiting for the perfect moment.
You do. All right, we're not going to get into this. You have another panini with him and just keep pretending you don't want to blow him.
Another
Your
panini.
fucking obscure references from my life.
I know.
Hell yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Have you ever had a panini, Jazz?
Fuck yeah.
Have you ever made paninis?
Yes.
I've never made a
900, dude. I used to make them all the time.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, at lunchtime. Used to
Emily,
press
do
the
you
fuck out of
do you
them.
have a press at your house?
I have, yes.
When I come to Montana, can we make paninis?
Yeah, we can make paninis.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude.
Fuck yeah.
Montana's and paninis.
That sounds good.
What kind of paninis are we going to make?
Whatever your heart desires. I like to make like ham and cheese paninis a lot, but
What is it? What does panini mean? Just a smushed down sandwich?
yeah,
Yeah,
and like grilled and
I think
shit.
it means
So it's
yeah.
like a grilled cheese version of a sandwich, basically.
How'd you know?
Yeah, I mean like, just
You
but
know
they have the grooves in them. They have those
Mm.
nice ridges.
That's the only thing that
think, yeah.
defines it as a panini.
I think you can
Maybe.
have flat paninis too, though. No,
Can you have
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think. I mean,
Guys, get back to us. Donate if you want to find out what a panini
smash
actually is.
smash that subscribe button. If I sound, it's so funny because none of us are really using our phones other than Will because he's an asshole. But like,
I'm not even.
I know.
using it,
I'm just
looking
kidding.
at it.
I'm
Look
just
at this
kidding.
black woman on me. She's mad. I don't
She
know.
is. She's very
I don't know why
upset.
she's so mad.
But like, it's funny. It's funny like how we almost sound like dumb because like we're not just like instantly like Googling
Yeah.
something. We're like, what does that
we
mean?
need,
Well,
we
it's
need
like
to get a little troll to like be on the side.
yeah, like a Jamie.
Yeah, like Joe Rogan
Yeah.
does. Yeah, and he's like, hey, look that up.
Well,
for
that's
me.
what I was saying about Manicam too. Yeah. Yeah. Pull that up, Jamie.
Tranny cam.
Pull up
Transvestite
that clip
cam.
of M fighting the transvestite.
Jesus Christ.
Emily, you know I'm just gonna spin that story and
Oh,
start
yeah,
telling
no, I
everybody
know.
you
Funny.
fist fought. You know what? I'm a little.
God damn.
It's not-
And it's so you've spun it to the like.
You were playing stump with a transvestite, and then you fist fought them and threw a hammer at them.
So 3 to 4 drinks could be beer or alcohol.
Could be either or. Yeah, if it's beer, honestly, like 3 beers and I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
if
it-
it's liquor, 3 or 4.
do you drink craft beers?
Not. I don't actually. You know what? I was gonna answer that, but I don't really know what the definition of a craft
Well, like
beer is.
microbreweries, like not Bud Light and like the staple beers
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you get at.
That's actually most of what I drink because we're
Yeah.
like there's
You
so
said
many.
there was a bunch of breweries.
yeah, there's one
no
like in
doubt.
walking distance. I actually could join to my gym, which is kind of awesome.
That's
But-
awesome.
That seems counterproductive.
it really
You know, I
is.
just rip some fucking curls and now let's go get drunk.
Or you could do it in the opposite direction. I mean, that makes the workout go a little faster.
Have you ever worked out drunk,
Christ.
Will?
No.
No.
I have never.
I think it's just absolutely counterproductive.
It makes me feel like exhausted. Like I feel like I'm already pretty out of shape
Exactly, yeah.
cardio wise, but like it makes
Well,
me feel even worse.
I've
Yeah.
definitely worked out on a hangover before,
Right.
But never like actually drunk.
No, I feel that definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do that. I've played like sports when I was drunk before, not for like a school team, but just like playing with people outside,
Yeah.
and it was like physically exhausting. Like you said, I felt like I was like more tired than I would have normally been if I wasn't
Yeah.
drunk.
I remember playing basketball on cocaine and that was terrible.
I remember
Jesus
when I was
Christ.
on ecstasy one time playing basketball
Was
with
that
you
when
guys.
you took your pants
Yeah,
off
and I had
you were
just my
playing your
boxers on, yeah.
boxers?
Dude, it was like the middle of July of sun's beating on us. I took an E-pill and started to play fucking basketball.
Rolling face playing
There
basketball.
was like a
in
little.
your
I'm pretty sure
boxers.
there was like young kids like playing on the other side
Yeah.
too. It was a pretty sketchy situation.
I'm pretty sure somewhere in between you fist fought a transvestite. I'm pretty sure that happened, and they
You're
were
like a
in,
dog with a
they were
bone.
in their boxers
Fuck
as
yeah, they
well.
were. And then we went on a date.
So Jazz, you gonna come over and play Smash? No, okay, good.
Yeah, good talk.
Fucking rude.
All right,
Why? What are you guys doing? Are you guys all playing Smash?
I gotta,
it's
I
gonna
gotta
be-
ask you seriously. I need you to
What?
look me in the eyes. Why the fuck do you keep saying Smash Brothers?
Because he's Hulk Hogan.
The game is called Super Smash Brothers.
Okay, yeah, but everyone just says Super Smash Bros. You're making me think of that fucking meme that's like, "May I have some oats, brother?"
Wait, that Hulk Hogan meme?
No,
It's an otter, right? No.
it's like the pigs or
Oh,
something.
pig,
Anyway,
yeah.
that's what you make me think of
I don't
when you
know
say
memes,
Smash
personally.
Brothers.
It makes me think of Hulk Hogan when you say brother.
Some people call it Smash Brothers.
I feel like people only call it Smash Bros.
Listen, who's the video game player over here? You
Oh,
fucking
shit.
Mrs. Stump
That's
or me?
okay.
Mrs. fucking Stump transvestite fighter or me?
The fucking guy at the GameStop came over to me earlier and he was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I was like,
The Asian kid?
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
and I was like, oh,
Said,
nothing, just.
What are you doing?
he said like, "What are you looking for?" or something, and I was like, "Oh, nothing. I'm just with him, and like I'm just looking around." And he goes, "Nintendo person?" And I said, "No, nothing person."
He called me Nintendo person?
No, he
No, he
asked
was
me
asking,
if I
like-
was a Nintendo person because I was looking at the DS Lite games or whatever, and he was like a Nintendo person, and I was like, "Nope, a nothing person." And he just didn't know what to say, and he kind of slowly stood up and walked away.
Aw, poor Asian man.
So
I felt
cringeworthy.
bad for him, but that's
He wanted you to blow him.
oh my god.
That sounds like it.
Shout out to the
Cold cut
Asian.
case.
Shout out the Asian kid at fucking GameStop that
Yo.
Emily totally turned down. You have
Which-
no chance.
Was that the one in Epping?
Yeah.
The GameStop? Yeah.
Emily, do you ever like get off on turning people down? Do you?
Can't say that I have. No.
What? Like
Like,
taking enjoyment out of telling a guy to go fuck themselves?
No, it's a little bit frightening. I mean, sometimes they react unpredictably.
Do you feel like that if you
Gotta
go
let 'em
down the
down
wrong
easy.
path, you might be raped?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's a given for all women at all times.
Ooh.
Really? Do you guys just constantly worry about that?
Yeah.
Gotta be on your
Fuck.
toes.
Like, I don't have my fucking keys. I got fucking like a thing called a defense kitty on my keys that has it's like brass knuckles basically that I have with me at like all times. Yeah.
What a world.
We're like not supposed to have our hair in ponytails.
You
Don't
should
walk
get a
alone
gap.
at night. Don't walk with your headphones in. Tuck your keys between your fingers. Always have your keys out when you walk to your car. Don't park next to a van or a big truck in a parking lot, parking
Wow.
garage.
What the fuck?
A lot of rules.
Oh yeah, this is all shit we know from the time we're like fucking 10 years old.
You
Damn.
know that hypothetical we were just saying? What if we had to do all that shit because we were afraid women were going to rape us all the time?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's upsetting.
And
I don't like it.
yeah, but I don't know. That seems like I don't know. It seems like extreme to have to worry about all that, but I guess it makes sense because it would be easy for someone to like just grab you or something.
Yeah.
Like it would
Yeah.
like even I mean me it would be too, but it would be less likely that someone would do it. And if someone tried to grab you, you'd have like a damn good chance of fighting them off. But like like I don't know, you might have a chance of getting away, but way less
Yeah,
likely than.
Let's give it a shot right now. Emily, we're about to rape you. Get
Jesus
ready.
Christ.
What? Hey,
All right.
what do you think about like owning a gun?
Garrot you. I just looked around. I was like,
She's
what's
like,
the
"What do
nearest
I
thing I
got?"
can use to hurt them with?
What do you think about owning a gun, Emily?
I don't own any particularly.
Would you?
I would definitely want like classes and shit. I'd want to know
Yeah.
like the ins and out of it and know how to really use it. Make sure I wasn't like a danger to myself.
I
and
think that should be a requirement regardless.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think as far as the gun argument goes, we're only hearing from one extreme or the other because they're the
Right.
loudest. But I think there's definitely a good gray area in the middle there
Hell
about
yeah.
gun ownership. And
Emily, I don't think they'd give you a gun strictly based on your history of fighting transvestites.
that's true. I mean,
Your long history of hate crimes
Yeah.
towards transvestites.
Oh yeah, that
Christ.
shit. Yeah.
Hopefully Emily's work doesn't watch
I was
this.
gonna say some grad school somewhere, some like fucker on the admissions committee is gonna see this and be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this girl is terrible."
She's running for
Oh.
mayor like 10 years from now, and
Yeah.
this shit
this is gonna come out
surfaces.
two
They dig
fucking
this up.
morons. Fucking talking about rape and fist fighting transvestites.
Yeah, but that was all fake anyways, and you can't even,
yeah.
you know how it
All right,
goes.
we're wrapping up
Yeah,
the
we'll
podcast.
wrap it up, guys.
Emily, thanks for coming on. We
Thanks for our
appreciate
guest.
it.
Thanks for having
Hey,
me.
fuck you all. Die in
Bye,
a fire.
guys.
Kill your